5 minutes in support of his motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the bill before us today would prohibit the National Labor Relations Board from ordering any employer to close, relocate, or transfer employment under any circumstance. Any circumstance? What about jobs that are illegally outsourced to foreign countries like China, India, and the Philippines? Under the Republican bill, if a company sends American jobs overseas illegally, the NLRB is stripped of its authority to do anything about it. Why would any member of this House intentionally want to allow corporations to ship American jobs to China in violation of the law amid the largest American jobs crisis in a generation? Mr. Speaker, my amendment is very simple, and it does not kill the underlying bill. This final amendment simply maintains the National Labor Relations Board ability to go after corporations that illegally outsource jobs overseas. This is just good old-fashioned common sense. Again, I ask, why would we say to corporations, violate the law, ship good jobs to India and China? We'll just turn our heads the other way. That doesn't make any sense, and it would certainly kill jobs here in America. Yet, Section 2 of the bill clearly states that the board shall have no power to order any employer to restore or reinstate any work, product, production line, or equipment to rescind any relocation, transfer, subcontracting, or outsourcing. Let me say that again, or outsourcing. The bill makes no exceptions for violations of the law. Why would we want to undermine enforcement of the law rather than address violations of the law? Chairman Klein just said that we have some fundamental differences. He's right. We do. But if we can agree on nothing else, we should be able to agree that outsourcing American jobs to foreign countries like China and India is a scourge on our current efforts to create jobs here at home, and that we should do everything in our power to stop outsourcing. Mr. Speaker, outsourcing is a real problem for our economy. The relentless pursuit of a less expensive workforce to the detriment of the American worker is deplorable. Corporations all over the country are moving the jobs of hardworking Americans overseas. Estimates indicate that American jobs are being sent overseas at a rate of 12,000 to 15,000 jobs per month. According to a study by Duke University, more than 50% of companies have offshoring strategies in place, up from 22% in 2005. Furthermore, 60% of companies currently offshoring say they have plans to aggressively expand outsourcing activities. Finally, the Commerce Department tells us that the American companies cut their workforces in the U.S. by 2.9 million workers over the last decade, while increasing employment overseas by 2.4 million. Mr. Speaker, this final amendment does not kill the bill. It simply allows the cops to go after the robbers. It allows the NLRB to enforce the law when someone violates the law. The amendment does nothing to prevent private businesses from making decisions about where their operations are best located, as long as that activity is not in violation of the National Labor Relations Act. Again, this is just common sense. A vote for this final amendment is a vote to protect American jobs from outsourcing. I urge my colleagues to join me in protecting American jobs. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back.